ready? Well, it is time, y'all. I am so excited for this show tonight. And I cannot wait to bring on my guests. We've got two of them tonight. Welcome to Me Powered with Rhonda. It is 6 o'clock Tuesday, so you know what time it is. And tonight we are talking to legacy people, okay? The legendary Teddy Pendergrass. We've got his son Teddy and his wife Felycia, and they are going to be telling you all about everything they're doing. If this is your first time tuning in, we're going to let everybody know how to tune in so that you can join in. You can comment and everything and interact with us. So Lady J, tell them how they can tune in.
If this is your first time tuning into the show or to JQLM Radio and you would like to share with your family, friends, and followers on all the different ways that they can tune in, be sure to tell them to download the JQLM Radio app on their Apple or Android devices. You can also listen live to JQLM Radio 24/7, 365 via Amazon Alexa, TuneIn app, the Stream and Simple Radio app, and a host of other platforms of which you can find located on our website, where you can also listen live at egoentertainmentnet.com. Also, don't forget to follow, like, and share us. We do follow back. Connect with us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at JQLM Radio. You can also connect with Ego Entertainment Network at EgoEntNet. That's EGOENTNET on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter also. Also, connect with us on LinkedIn at Ego Entertainment Network. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our YouTube channel, Ego TV Network, at youtube.com/Ego TV Network.
All right. And you can follow me as well on several different platforms. You can follow me on Facebook. We've got a show page, Me Powered. And also my personal page is at Rhonda Thompson. Everybody knows me on Instagram as Rhonda TNATL. So you can join me there as well. And LinkedIn is coming. LinkedIn is already up there as well at Rhonda L. Thompson, and YouTube. And we've got a website that is in the makings right now, mepowered.co, and that is just about ready. So stay tuned for that, and we will definitely have one spot for everything that has to do with Me Powered, all the shows in one place. It's going to be great. All right, guys. So I am thrilled and excited to bring to you this evening. I have two guests. I have the son of Teddy Pendergrass, Teddy 2. I guess we'll call him Teddy 2 because we do not call him Teddy Jr. It's Teddy 2, and Felycia, his wife, as well. And they are here with us on the show. So we'd like to welcome you guys. Hey, how y'all doing?
Yeah, great.
I am so glad to have you here and so happy. And I just shared it to my page, and I tagged you on it, Felycia, but I'm not sure if you got to go approve it to put it on your page, just a FYI, because you may have to, approve it so that it goes to your page. But it is live on my page now, and you can share it to your page. So welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am thrilled. I am honored. And before we get started, I have got to thank my gift, my friend, Joey Parham. He is the reason that I now know you guys, and this is incredible. So Joey Parham introduced us and told me about you, Felycia. He said, Rhonda, you got to have her on your show. She was just helping Tony Terry because he knows Tony is my friend as well. She was just on his show, and she can sing her face off. That's what Joey said. So thank you, Joey, for another wonderful connect, because me and Felycia, we've been communicating back and forth. You're just as beautiful inside as you are outside. And I love that you're a real person. And it's my honor, Teddy, to meet you as well. So, son of an icon. I mean, let's just start right there. How does that feel? Is that any kind of pressure?
Yeah, no pressure. I mean, it just always brings a smile to somebody's face.
Yeah.
And that's half the battle. Like, if you're a good person after that, that's pretty much it,
That's awesome. And I'm going to talk to you for a minute while she's getting her phone situated and stuff like that. So
get your phone situated.
That's okay. And before we got started, it was so funny because you two were going back and forth trying to figure stuff out. I'm like, we're going to have so much fun tonight with the two of you.
I think I got it.
Yeah,
For
don't
sure.
be on any.
All
Yeah,
right.
just be regular. Just
Yeah.
Okay.
be regular. Just be yourselves. All right,
That's
so we're
good.
straight now. Okay,
All
so
right.
welcome, Felycia, and thank you for accepting and being on tonight. And I can't wait to introduce you to all of my audience as far as music and everything. And Joey was right. You really can sing your face off, girl.
Oh, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
drop dead gorgeous videos. Like, oh my God. Yeah.
Excellent.
Awesome. So let's start. Let's start with you. Because what was funny to me is, Teddy, you're not a singer, are you?
Only in the shower.
And I thought that was interesting because even in my post I wrote, she's the singer.
Yeah,
He's the son of the icon, but she's the singer.
He's the singer.
And but it's all one family. So that's why I was like,
Yeah.
the legacy continues. And then you guys have kids, and somebody's going to be coming up singing, I'm sure, within them as well. So that is great. So
That's
how
how
long did
she got the ring.
she
Use me. He said, if she can sing, her mama can sing, her sister can sing, then and dad can sing. We're bound to have some singing babies.
That's right. And between his dad and your family, you got some born singers in there, and I'm sure they'll pop
That's
up.
it. Yeah.
So how long have you guys been married?
How long have we been married, Ted?
It'll be 20 years.
Oh, good job.
You got the answer right, like the honeymoon
10-5.
game.
And October 5th will be our 20-year anniversary.
Wow, 20 years. That's incredible. So
Mhm.
so you guys have been through some things. You guys,
Mhm.
got family and
Yeah.
kids and issues, and
Yeah.
and you're real people. I love that. I love it.
Yeah.
I told Joey, I have the movie downloaded. I watched it recently, and I know it was from before, about your father. If you don't know me by now, the documentary. And he said to me, he's not sure if you had a part of producing that. Did you have a part of producing that, Ted?
I didn't have a part in producing it, but they,
Okay.
of course, they came and got input from the family.
Okay. So how did you feel about that whole tribute to your dad?
I thought they did a decent job. I really did. I thought in terms of showing and talking about the magnitude that he was at. It was kind of cool. I was there, but I was younger when I was there,
Yeah.
so it was kind of cool to see it from that perspective as well.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Now, Felycia, you started singing when? Because you were a singer before you met Ted.
Yeah, I grew up singing in the church at like, I don't know, 3 or 4. I'm sitting on the bench at choir rehearsal with my mom and my sister. I'm from Virginia, like, as you can tell.
Okay.
If you hear that little twang from
That's all
Lynchburg,
right.
Virginia. And I was sitting there and I was just singing along with the soprano section, and Chauncey Price, he was the director, and he was asking my mom, could I sing on the choir? And she was like, well, she has to audition like everybody else. So he took me up, sat me up on the by him on the organ, and took me through everything that everybody else went through. And then I started singing. It was about a 60 person group, and they traveled all around the area, singing in workshops and different conferences and stuff like that.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So when you started singing like that, when did you realize that this was something that you wanted to do, that you really wanted to expound on?
Well, when I was growing up, I might have like wanted a model or something like that. Like, I didn't really think about singing until I got into college, like being in the studio kind of singing,
Okay.
And then it started to like, oh, I think this would be, fun to do. So up to that point, I was just singing because I like to sing. In college, I got a little sick. I kind of, about over a 15-year period, I kind of lost my voice. So that took my zing for singing, because I just wasn't very confident. So, it's been a very long journey, and something I decided to do recently about 7 years ago, just because I would, Ted was talking to somebody, and the other night, and I had totally forgot about this. He was like, "How did she know when she wanted to sing?" And he was like,
Mhm.
when we would sit there at different shows, we go to a show or even sitting there watching Yento on the TV and that big
Mhm.
song she sang, and I would
Right.
just start crying like it was just in me, and I
Right.
really tried to push it. I was like, oh, maybe the kids will sing.
Right.
And it just wouldn't leave me, so I just decided to fight for my voice, and
Okay.
I did.
Awesome. So how did you guys meet? You got 20 years under the belt. How did y'all meet? What's the story?
We met at Club Evolutions
Ooh,
on
okay.
Delaware
I met
Avenue.
my wife at a club.
All right. That's all right. There's Lavelle, great voice.
Hi.
Lavelle said great voice. Joey
Thank
came
you so
on.
much.
Got
Thank
Stanley
you.
Moore. What's up, nephew and niece? Says Felicia, you sound
Yay.
great. All
Thanks.
right. So y'all met at a club.
We met at a
So
club.
Yeah,
all right, so okay, that's a whole story right
The
there.
whole
I
it
story. We
can
could
is.
take the whole hour.
It is.
tell.
He was with his sister, and she looks much like me. And I was like,
Okay.
who is this guy trying to talk to me? And he's with
Mhm.
some other woman. And
Uh-huh.
so then I just started walking around the room, the thing, and the club, and I kept seeing him like follow me around. And then
Mhm.
she came to me and was like, my brother would like to know your name, because I came in with a bunch of guys. It was like just friends.
Uh-huh.
And so he was being polite.
Okay.
He wanted to make sure I wasn't there with anyone. So I thought
Very
that was
good.
very charming. Yes.
Very good. So when he says to you, what's your name? You're like, oh, my name is Felycia Rodriguez. And you say, well, my name is Teddy Pendergrass. You're like, get out of here. Like, what was your
No,
response?
I didn't even know. Maybe I knew his name. That's when you wrote your number down.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't even know if I knew his name at that point. I just knew it was this guy that was following me around, and then we sat and we talked. And then when we got on the dance floor, then I knew. I was like,
Okay.
I think he might, be
Okay.
my type.
All right. So Ted, you got some moves then. Okay. So
Yeah,
you
he
got
does.
some
He's a good
moves.
dancer.
Okay.
You know,
Do a little
I
something.
get around. I get around the dance floor.
That is great. I saw in the video, I saw you guys dancing at the wedding video, and then the biggest part with Teddy, I saw him jumping in the pool, and I was like,
Yes.
looks like a lot of fun.
We like to have fun.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
That's my favorite move. That pool move is my favorite move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the cannonball or
Yeah.
back cannonball or something. That is great. All right, so the song is cued. Lady said. So let's go ahead and introduce this song, what it's about, and we're going to let everybody hear just a little something. So tell them about the song, guys.
Well, this song was written and produced by Carvin Higgins, one of Philadelphia's finest producers. He produced everyone from Music Soul Child to Jill Scott to everybody. So, and Ted knew him from back in the day. So we called him up. We were like, Carvin, could you help us out and help create a good song? And it just fit us like perfectly. So, once I heard it, I was like, definitely we should do this one.
Okay, awesome. So tell them what the name of the song is.
It's called Love Me for the Rest of Our Days. And I really enjoyed making the video because we got to pretty much just document our family at the time. It's very special. Our mothers were both there, all there, Karen, Mom Rose, and my mom. And you can see it mirror them at the actual wedding.
Nice.
To actually like the day we did the video. So I thought that was really special. And his brother married us.
Oh, wow.
So he was actually there when we did the video, and he was the officiant. How do you say that? He was the preacher.
Yeah.
For the ceremony. Yes.
Awesome. Very good. All right. So guys, here it is. This is now your artist name is Felycia.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is one of her songs. Love Me for the Rest of My Life. Days.
Love Me for the Rest of Our Days.
Our days. Love Me for the Rest of Our Days. Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, we got the video. Yay.
Oh, good.
Even better.
It's brand new. The simple that you do. It's that it you it ain't perfect. Even when my head turns to bed. Promise me your love will remain. Can you love me? Will you love me? When I need a minute, you know, sometimes I dream ups and downs, but will you love me? Can you love me? No matter what you wish, you will never put it into this. Baby, we'll get over it. I know we'll. 'Cause we've got some special. Can you love me, baby? Hey, even my head turns gray. Promise me your love will remain. Will you love me? I know you listen to me, darling. You listen to me. Honest
All right, I had let Lady J know it was echoing real bad, and I'm not sure if it was because there was the delay with the video or anything like that, but guys, go and listen to that song. It is on YouTube. It is out, and it's incredible, and the video is great and everything too. So yeah, that it was echoing a little bit, and but I love that song because everybody, like you said, is in it, and it looks like your dad was in it as well too, right?
Yeah, we were able to get a little piece from our old footage.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was our original wedding. So that was nice to be able to integrate then and now.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Mm-hmm. So when you guys were at the pool at that scene, when Ted goes down and he proposes, it looks like y'all were at just a family gathering and something. Did that really happen that way? Is that how he proposed to you?
No, that was just a part of the concept of the video.
Okay.
Since we were a year away, the concept was just like us renewing our vows. So we almost made it to the actual 20 years, but It's kind of like we're just renewing our vows, and our whole family was there, and it was a surprise. And
that's awesome. That is awesome. Well, I know we got to take our first break and do our commercials and stuff like that and get a couple of things, lined up. Joey said he's loving the interview. So we're going to take a real fast break, guys, and we'll be right back. We're talking to Ted and Felycia Pendergrass, and we got lots more to dig into and lots more coming with the music and all that's going on with them. Stay tuned.
Shabria Shine's Single Woman Chronicles is going on tour. Maryville, Fort Wayne, and Indianapolis, Indiana are in for a real treat. You do not want to miss this stage play of a young woman obsessed with love and marriage. The live stage play will take place in Maryville, Indiana on August 27th at the Living Hope Church at 2:00 p.m. In Indianapolis, Indiana on September the 10th at the Schrott Center for the Arts at Butler University at 7 p.m. And in Fort Wayne, Indiana on September the 24th at the Arts United Center at 7 p.m. Get your tickets now at swcthestageplay.com. That's swcthestageplay.com. Make it a date night or a girls' night out and be there. Shabria Shine's Single Woman Chronicles. Music. I Wanna Feel by Alexi Action on Pixabay.com. Would you like to advertise your brand, product, service, or event to hundreds of potential clients and guests with direct links to inquire and shop immediately? Well, advertise with Ego Magazine, the hottest bi-monthly digital interactive magazine around. Your ad will include clickable buttons that lead directly to your service or product for the interactive experience. Half-page ads are only $15 and full-page ads are only $25. Did we mention that your ad runs for 60 days? Advertise with us. Ego Magazine, a division of Ego Entertainment Network. Visit www.egoentertainmentnet.com. That's www.egoentertainmentnet.com and complete the form while you're there. We look forward to promoting you. Track Try Me by Arulo on Mixkit.com.
Hey there. If you can hear my voice, this is Pamela, host of Hospitality, here to remind you that Ego Entertainment Network has a lot for your business. Listen, honey, you need to get with it. Ego Entertainment offers various services, media coverage, red carpet services, promo interviews on air. They offer meet and greet services, honey, not to mention other event services. You want to get in gear. Ego Entertainment is empowered greatness optimized. We're now booking and spots are going fast. Ego serves the United States and all event types, honey. So if you are opening a business, having a store opening, a restaurant opening, and you want some coverage, Ego Entertainment is the way to go. Call or text 317-886-0296 or go to egoentertainmentnet.com.
All right, we are back, and just want to let everybody know that I've got my workbook that has just been released. Whose eyes do you see through? How to make sense of your life and see more clearly. And this is for everybody that knows me. They know me as a counselor. This is an interactive book. You can write in it and everything. And this is just like being in a session with me. And, you know, for a lot of people that can't really afford to go see somebody, this will take you right through step by step. And it's available on Amazon. So you can go ahead and order this now. All right, so we are back with my wonderful guests, Ted and Felycia Pendergrass. Chris is saying he loves the song and the video. I know we had a couple of technical difficulties, you know, with the embedding and stuff like that. So apologize for that. But telling you guys, go check the videos out and everything. Are these songs available, Felycia, for people to download and to purchase? Because you've got 3 that you sent. So is there something coming up for you soon, like a new project, an album, or how do they get your music?
For the music that's out now, it's available on all streaming platforms. So you can download, you can purchase, and yeah, please share what if you like it. I hope you do. Yeah, and I have a project that I'm working on now.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure how many songs I'm going to end up with. At least 3.
Okay.
And this will be a project that I believe I feel that will represent me just a bit more, just because I'm writing and on these songs. And so that's just definitely shows a more
artistic
and just more me of who I am.
See, y'all know you've been married 20 years when he fills in the words when you're stuck. You finish each other's sentences and help each other. Good job, Teddy. That
I got stuff.
Yeah, you got to keep that man. He knows exactly what you're trying to say and how you're trying to say it. He'll step right in and help you out.
I'm super excited because it's important for people to know who I am as an artist.
Yes.
You know, I come with the name, but I am my own person.
Right.
You know, I love Dad, you know, so much. And it was a little scary to even, I think that might have been a piece of me that held off a little just because of that. But I feel that with my children, once I feel that it's something that I should do, because my children need to see that music. They need to feel that music. They need to see how it's created and all the and they're just like taking it in. And I'm so happy. Hey, Penny, that's my cousin. I'm just so happy to see my son, he takes part in my music. He's like, Mom, you got to do it like this. No, don't mess with it too much, because you know the rawness of it. People,
the kids know.
He's like, okay, the verse needs to go here when I'm writing a song. And Alexia's sitting beside me with my pen and paper, and she sees the songs literally as I'm putting the words down on the paper. And like that is, and then being able to just sing the whole song with me, see it come from the beginning to the very end, from after it's mixed and mastered. Like, so that is just my goal. Is if nothing else happened, of course we want to be successful, but in my book, I'm already successful, because my children, my goal has been accomplished. They see me fight through tears. They see me fight through fears. They see me conquer the stage, even when I was like this, because I'm just constantly working, trying to get myself back to the level that I want to be, and so just for me to have reached those goals at this day and time, at this very second, I feel so successful, because I've done this, and my children are actually seeing me do this. So
that's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. And I could tell you're very passionate about that, and it means something to you, especially when your kids see you do stuff. As they see you going after something that my kids are, what the hell? My kids know I'm live and they're calling. It's like, I'm doing a show, and these are adult
but
children.
they love you. They love you.
I already said, please text me, and they're calling, and it's like, I can't answer the phone. I can't answer the phone. So it's like, emergency is going to have to wait. It's a crisis. They can deal with it. They'll be okay. But but I love that, your kids are seeing you do this, because I'll tell you one thing, Felycia, as a mother myself, my kids are all grown, but when I got my first college degree, I had been divorced, and that was a hard thing to finish school and everything. And one of the things I'm most proud of is, although nobody was there to celebrate or anything like that, I didn't have a big to do, my kids were in the audience, and they saw me graduate.
Right.
And they say to this day that inspired each one of them, because they knew, and we were living in the projects at the time, couldn't afford $27 rent. And, so I know what that means, how deeply of a connection that is, to make an example for your kids. And then when you see your kids get involved and they start pushing you, and I want to give up, they're like, no, Mom, you can't. Right, so I love that you guys have created that, and all of you are included in this. So Teddy, what part do you do with the music and everything? Because I saw you in the pictures where she's in the room with the closet, and there's somebody doing music, and you're over here looking back. So what portion do you play as far as producing her? Because it's Teddy Pendergrass Entertainment, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell us about that, about your portion.
Yeah. So music's always been in our family. So even though I don't sing, I've always been part of the creative process. Like, I can remember mixing and mastering and sitting in the studio with my dad while he was either, choosing what instruments, what sounds he wanted in there, or, when he was in the booth and he'd have to, sing a certain line, a certain way, a certain, music always had to be in the pocket, all that kind of stuff. So from a production standpoint, I know what it sounds like. I know what it's supposed to sound like. So,
okay.
A lot of times we're there, and, I don't like to use, I guess, the Ike and Tina. Right. Right, that's a bad example, but I'm like,
that's okay.
No, I can't feel that. Come on. You got to use the $5. You got this, put some stack on it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome. That's awesome. So when you were growing up, Teddy, and you're doing all this, and your dad is who he is, did you have any idea really who he was, or was he just dad singing, or
Yeah.
like did you know?
Well, no, I mean it's two sides. It was so yeah, he was dad. Like he turned it off when he got home.
Oh, nice.
Second we hit Flat Rock Road or Crosby Brown Road or any of those roads that was our home, like he turned it on, he turned it off. And when he went out with the public, he was still dad, but
Mhm.
it was like a different. I would say it was just different. Like you knew you had, like, at a very young age. I knew that I had to. It was a certain way I had to walk with him to make sure
Mhm.
that, because again, I saw him in both instances. I saw him as when he was walking, and he was always a big deal, right? Even when he was in a wheelchair, he's a big deal. Like,
Mhm.
but when he was walking, and when he was like, he went to the airport and he had to run from people and all that other kind of fun
Mhm.
stuff. Like I witnessed, I witnessed that.
Mhm.
And then as a kid, and then also when we went out in public or went to dinner or went to an event, um, people just love to come up and talk to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's, believe it or not, even though he was the icon that he was, he had this approachable appearance about him. He seemed like he would be pretty approachable. He didn't come off to me like he would be a snobbery or not have time for people or get away from me. And I don't know if that's true or if it's not, or if it's just
Yeah.
he was a great master at, but he
Well,
just seems approachable.
yeah, he was, and it also depended on the day, and it probably depended on the on the
Okay.
on the person as well. But
Right.
yeah, he loved a good conversation.
Mhm.
He liked realness. You know what I mean? He could tell if you were blowing smoke or whatever. So
Right.
he liked realness. He liked real people. He loved Did your dad ever sing around the house? So yeah, Chris. You
Chris gonna be
did.
my co-host. With good question, Chris.
Yo,
Yeah.
you know what his favorite thing to do? He would love to sing television commercials.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
he'd sing television commercials. Um, and he specifically would love to, when he rode in a car and he heard a great song,
Hmm.
he would just sing that song, whatever song was on the radio.
Nice.
Yeah, if it had a
That's
good feel to it, he would just start. Yeah. Oh man, that's good right there.
That is great. That
Yeah.
is great. So, Felycia, when you met his dad and you're meeting the iconic Teddy, like the Teddy Pendergrass, how are you feeling? Or are you nervous? Or is he just dad to you too? Or
It was I don't know. I've never been like that type of person. Like even I go to like a Luther Vandross concert, I went like, "Ah!" I was never like that. I don't know if my pride or not. I'm like, I'm not gonna be a fan, really fan, that kind of crazy fan. So I was never kind of like that. And then he was just normal. I think when I first met him, we went to a movie.
mm-hmm.
It was a movie
Yeah.
in Manioc.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to a movie and I just said hi, gave him a kiss on the cheek.
Nice.
I was young, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't know the ramifications. Is that the right
Mm-hmm.
word? Is that the right word?
See, now she's looking at that. Teddy, go ahead. Give her the word. Give her the word, Teddy.
I didn't realize, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, oh, this is now, if it maybe my mom may have felt like that when she met him, because she grew up around that age. But it was it was pretty normal. It was just
Yeah,
like
you
that.
snagged a good one.
I snagged a good one.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Now, did he ever encourage you as well to sing?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
And this is a time where I'm like battling back and forth with trying to get my voice back and not feeling confident. And I'm like, Dad, I think I feel like I sound nasally. Like we had just made regular conversations. So he's like, all right, sing something. So I'm like in the kitchen crying. We lived with him for about a year But grandma left me about the end of that year. She had started leaving me notes like, don't put the potato peels in the garbage disposal or down in the laundry room, or make sure you don't do, I was like, oh Lord's head, I don't know if I can do this anymore. We gotta find our condo.
It's time to find your own spot.
So we stayed there for about a year, but during that year it was like I mean, I sang for him in the kitchen, and he's like, you sound fine to me, you sound a little like Beyonce. And I was like, oh, thanks. So he was like, but you gotta make your mind up, because you got to either have those babies or you got to sing. It's like today where you can, be a certain age, and it's like everybody just in your home, everybody was having to be a teenager to like make it. But he was like, you got to make your decision. And I was like, well, I think I'm gonna just have some babies for right now. So that's what I did. And the one time he did call me was, I think Teddy was little Teddy. He was about 3, and Elena was an infant. And he calls me, and I'm just sitting there. Probably they were both asleep for like the 5 minutes that they would sleep. So I answer, and he's like, "Hey, daughter."
And he's remembering. You just traumatized him. He's remembering something of no sleep.
Oh my gosh, none of them slept. I just was like, you're just gonna have to sleep with me. But anyway, so he called me. He's like, would you like to do a record with me? And I was like, huh? And this is when I was like, wow. I wasn't actively singing. This is just stuff I had done around the house. And then he got sick shortly after. But that just meant so much to me, because when I think back, I think that the fact that he, and I'm not gonna cry. I know you're looking at me thinking I'm gonna cry, but I'm not.
I just looked over there.
No. I love you too.
Okay. It means so much to me, because I think, if he was willing to do that with me, he believed in me.
Yeah.
He believed in me enough to share me with the world alongside him. And that's so awesome. That gives me the motivation and the okay from him, and I'm like, I'm doing the right thing. It's my time to do this and keep it going.
Yeah. And I love that for you. And you just did a show with my friend Tony in Philadelphia. So you sang there, and man, you ripped to shreds, missing you when you were hitting those notes. I was like, oh my God, that's incredible. And so people are making way for you to be in the spotlight and pushing you out there, because and I'm just meeting you, but I can already tell by your energy, your spirit, and you've put everything on hold. You had the babies, you got 20 years in marriage. But guess what, Felycia? Not only is it your turn, it's your time. So, and don't feel guilty about that. This is it. It's your turn and your time. And you are all on your own. You are not, a shadow of the Pendergrass. You are a singer all by yourself, and your voice is amazing. And the fact that your kids are helping you, and it's a family thing. You got your husband supporting you, and it's your time, girl. It is your time.
Thank you.
It is your time. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Oh, that's awesome. Before we go to our next break, how do people follow you, and how do they connect with you?
Oh, I'm on Facebook, as I have a couple of different pages. Felycia Rodriguez Pendergrass. That's where most of my connections are. I started a Felycia Pendergrass page, and then I'm Felycia Grass, which is FELYCIA Grass on Instagram. What else? Oh, and I have a website too, FelyciaPendergrass.com.
Okay. Awesome. And if people, want to like book you or anything, do you have like a manager? Well, obviously he's sitting right next to you. I mean, it's so like,
well, if they go to my website, they can connect
on your website.
Way. Okay. Yes. So and all my stuff's on, Spotify, all the mainstream platforms, so they can definitely get all my stuff.
Okay, wonderful. Well, we're going to take our next break quick, and we'll be right back. And we are talking to Ted and Felycia Pendergrass, y'all.
Ego Entertainment Network's JQLM radio division is now accepting new radio hosts or syndicated radio shows and podcasts. Join a winning team with 46,000 to 70,000 listeners per month in 65 plus countries. All-inclusive packages, major podcast distribution, and major event opportunities and more. Do not miss out on this opportunity. If you want to start your own show or have a show already and you would like to syndicate, contact Ego Entertainment now at egoentertainmentnet.com. That's egoentertainmentnet.com. The Gallery Event Center and Ego Entertainment Network has teamed up to bring you the #1 all-inclusive VIP premier event package. Get ready to drop mouths open with this one. It includes 6-hour venue rental, unlimited tables and chairs, table and chair covers, chair sashes, table centerpieces, charger plates, projector and screen, 65-inch TV, wireless microphone, surround sound, complimentary drinks, soda, water, beer, or wine. Also, travel to and from event for Ego Entertainment Network, setup and breakdown of equipment, 4 hours of services including recorded media coverage and interviews, audio and video, editing of all data captured with music background, customized graphics B-roll footage of your event, red carpet or step and repeat setup, coordination, and interviews on your carpet or step and repeat. You do not want to miss out on this amazing opportunity, and the package is all inclusive for just $3,000. Book now at thegalleryeventcenter.com. That's thegalleryeventcenter.com. You can also contact the Gallery Event Center at 317-534-6399. The VIP Premier Event Package. If you're tired of hearing the same music and content every 5, 10, or 15 minutes on air, then check out JQLM Radio for the realest, rawest, and most relevant variety of music, talk shows, and more. Start your days with a little bit of gospel and gospel rap from 4 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
All of my life, I've never known you to fail. You deliver me. 'Cause all I seem to do is coming and breaking it down with that wicked style, man. We really living it out, don't miss it.
Then get into some hot R&B.
What you doing? Excited.
Some hip hop.
Falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag on my hand, oh quick run. I was packing on the pound, got my
time and I heard that
a little bit of pop,
watermelon sugar, strawberries,
and some neo soul for the rest of the day. JQLM Radio, real, raw, and relevant.
holds my hand.
All right, we are back. And we are speaking to Ted and Felycia Pendergrass. Now, Felycia, I want to let you know we are an actual radio station, so we can get your music into rotation. So I will get you and all over the place. We are syndicated all over in 63 countries. And Lady J is quite a big deal. Ego Entertainment Network. And if you have a event that you want us to come do your red carpet thing, I will go to wherever you're at and we will come do your red carpet for you.
Wow.
Right? You're in Atlanta, you definitely got to pop up so I can see you and hug you and take or if you're performing or something, I will find my way to Philadelphia. I used to live in Philadelphia, so yeah, definitely. So we can help, promote you all over the place.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
You are so welcome. Now, my friend Lavelle Jones said that he wanted to definitely make sure that he could tune in tonight because he told me he's getting ready to work on a couple of songs with you guys. So what's coming up with you and Lavelle? Are you able to speak about it? Because he's actually, a spoiler alert, he's the guest next week. And how did that perfectly line up? That is totally divine. So
he's
with Lavelle.
he reached out with a few songs, so we're just reviewing now and
Okay.
gonna see what we can work out. See how
Okay.
make
Very
something
good.
happen. Mhm.
Very good. Very good. All right. So I want to play a game because it's not that often I get a married couple. So let's play a fun game. Okay. So
Uh-oh.
we're going to
Okay.
see how much you know about each other. Okay. And they're just
Oh,
general
boy.
questions, just general questions. I'm just going to go off the top
I
of my
won already.
You won already.
Oh boy. All right.
Ted, when my birthday? When my birthday?
All right. So let's start with something easy.
Okay.
Who is the cook? It is Felycia. Teddy, would you agree? She's the
Yeah, I
cook?
didn't even need to raise my hand on that one. I knew
he does a little grilling, you know.
I'm a
Okay,
griller.
so
But then he
okay.
wants to grill everything in the freezer all at one time, and I'm like, we can't eat all that. It goes from 0 to 100 real quick.
All right, so
I don't like
Teddy,
to waste the fire.
do you grill in the middle of the winter when it's freezing cold? Are you that type that's gonna break out the grill?
Thank you.
The in the winter, in the rain,
With the
Okay.
umbrella.
So, with an umbrella,
I've done it.
you've done it. Okay,
We
okay,
did a whole turkey one time, and that was really good.
okay. All right, very
We
good.
didn't eat till the next day after Easter, but it was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is so much fun. All right, so which one of you is clean and which one of you is a slob? Like it's just a mess freak.
I'm the
I
queen.
don't know about the slob, but
Okay, well, let me
I'm just busy.
Which one of you is
Takes up
clean
his
and which
clothes and
one
leaves it in the floor.
is cluttered and like leaves stuff everywhere?
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough. All right, so let's see. Teddy, what is Felicia's favorite color?
Favorite color. Huh.
Oh, she's looking. You better get it right.
Huh.
Anyway, I don't want to start no argument
Favorite
now.
color.
Favorite color is diamond.
I promise you, I was thinking that. I was like, I bet you she's gonna say diamond.
I don't know favorite
Yeah, I
color.
don't know if I even have a favorite
I don't
color.
know
I
if she
have
has
a couple
See,
different.
she doesn't have a favorite color. That's why I was stumped.
Okay,
Okay,
well,
But
okay.
she knows what my
Say it.
favorite color is.
What's
Okay,
your favorite color?
okay.
I
So
don't know.
Felicia,
Say it.
Purple,
no,
purple.
don't say it, Teddy. What's his
His
favorite
name,
color?
his favorite color is purple.
Yeah.
Okay, purple.
Mhm.
Okay, all right.
I'll buy anything purple.
Okay,
Just make it purple, and I think it's good. Oh, that's great. Yeah.
okay. All right. Last question: when you get sick, who is the bigger baby?
No, I take care of him really good when he's sick.
Who's the baby?
The baby, I don't turn into a baby. I just
Oh,
know I
boy.
have to shut down. Like when I'm sick, because it's hard for me to not do stuff around the house because I have to visually have cleanliness and it's straight. You know, like I don't like clutter. I don't like a whole bunch of just stuff all over. So when I'm sick, like I'm done. I'm just like, okay, y'all, I'm really sick. So I don't know if either one of us is like a big baby,
Okay.
but you kind of are. You kind of are a big baby when you're sick.
I'll just go someplace and
He does. He
And-
does. Just have to feed him and give him a little water.
that's all. I just go lay up in the corner somewhere.
Little water.
A little water, a little orange juice.
That is so funny.
That's it.
Oh God, that's
Easy.
funny. All right. Oh God, that's funny.
The perfect
So-
man.
Doesn't take much to keep
Don't
him
take
happy.
much.
And
He's
it
pretty.
don't take much to keep her happy either, doesn't seem. It seems like you guys are just perfect for one another.
Okay.
And y'all are,
Yes. Ooh.
If taking the trash out is something that's hard, then there you go.
okay.
That's not the stuff that makes me happy. But he's gotten so much better at that over the last 23 years.
Teddy just keeps
This
saying,
morning I was like, I see one trash can out there on the. Now he knows that other trash can has trash in it. I went outside and didn't have no trash in it. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna get a back rub
Because
for
I just
that.
knew he did not put all the
he
trash
said
out.
he needs a back rub for that.
Back rub for that. You got accused and was mad at me, and I didn't even do nothing.
I felt bad. I was like, those raccoons are gonna just eat up all the trash. But he did a good job today. So I was like, oh, I got mad for nothing. But I was anticipating,
Okay.
But, that's a part of marriage. You just have to take the
Anticipate.
all the struggle.
Anticipate the
Wrap 'em all up.
frustration.
So what's the secret, guys? You've been married 20 years. That's a lifetime,
Ooh.
especially today. What's the secret?
To just forgive and try not to hold on to stuff,
Mhm.
and then try to fix it.
Mhm.
Like I believe in communicating and telling you everything that's bothering me. So you can't ever say that I haven't expressed my feelings. Now him, on the other hand, he just is a man of few words.
Mhm.
So it's I just have to kind of dig and figure out. But it's mostly just me, because I'm very particular and like things a
Yeah,
certain
like I
way.
said, I'm easy.
Like I just like the trash taken out.
I never had a bad day.
So for him, it's pretty good for him. But I'm very a little bit more,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But we do communicate and just
All
try
right,
and we try to fix it.
No, I'm gonna tell
We
you.
do.
You want me to tell you?
Okay, tell me real quick, because we gotta wrap up in about 3 minutes. Yep.
The secret is unconditional love.
Mm.
And as a man, if you can look at your wife and love her the way you love your kids, no matter what they do, you love them and you support them through it. If you can do that, then you can be married forever.
That's awesome. So give me something, Teddy. What is it that made you fall in love with Felycia?
I mean, it was easy. I mean, first of all, it's nice that she's beautiful, right? That's cool. But then we just we like the same stuff. We like the same colors. Like if we go to a furniture store, we'll pick the exact same stuff. So yeah, and like I said, I'm pretty easygoing. So
Very good.
We have fun together. So
awesome. Yeah, you guys do seem like you have a lot of fun. And I know we're gonna wrap up in a second, but Felycia, what made you fall in love with Teddy?
Oh boy.
I think his ability to have fun and just not take life so seriously. He's taught me a lot about being flexible, and because I'm very like the structured one and needed a whole bunch. So he's taught me how to just loosen up and enjoy life, And then I really knew I loved him when I just think about singing the song to him, like before we got married. That whole year, I was like, I'm gonna sing to him, and I would think about the song, and I would start crying like every time I would think about it. So I knew,
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for being my guest tonight, and tell them your website again so that they can connect with you.
Felycia, Pendergrass.com.
Wonderful. And you got some amazing things coming up. I'm so happy and honored to meet you. And Joey just said, well said on there. Thank you guys so much. Next week, my guest is going to be, we've been speaking about him, Lavelle Jones. And I'm actually going to go to his studio. And he's going to sing some new stuff live. So that's going to be awesome. When you're in Atlanta, you got to let me know, because I will we will, get together and do stuff and everything like that. But everybody, thank you so much for tuning in this evening. This has been Me Powered with Rhonda. And the tagline for this show is something that means a lot, is, everything you need is already inside of you. And you guys are proving it. Everything you guys need is already inside of you. It's not outside. It's inside of you. And I just love you guys. You guys are a bunch of fun. Thank you so much.
It's awesome. Thank you, Rhonda.
Us.
This has been fun.
You're so welcome. All right, everybody, share this, okay? Bloopers and all. This is a great show. Watch it back. Share it. Y'all have a great evening.
You too.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye-bye.